All right, here we are, show number 17. Thank y'all for being here with me today. I am looking forward to this one. I'm looking forward to this one because number one, it's a Thursday, and number two, it's a call-in show, and I love call-in shows, as you know. I just love them. I think they're great. I think they're fantastic. Anytime I can connect with somebody and we walk through a scenario and double down, triple down, fantastic. This episode is, I think it's worthy of noting whether you're a main dish or a side dish. This is going to ruffle some feathers. This may ruffle some feathers, and that's okay. That comes with the territory. Are you a main dish or a side dish? Now, let me tell you something. Before we get into this call-in show, I will go on my monologue about main dishes and side dishes. Of course I will. Naturally. Naturally. Before I do that, if you want to call into the show, if anybody would like to call into the show, you have to hit the link that I pinned in the chat. I pinned the link at the StreamYard link, and also I pinned in the description. So before I go my rant, I'm gonna tell you something right away. See, I want to make this very clear. When I say main dish and side dish, I don't mean people are keeping people on their side the whole time. I just think they think of you secondarily. You're not their primary interest. You're not their primary effort either. Let's be honest. How do you know? How do you know? See, now communication can go back and forth, right? And I understand people get inconsistent with communication, people go up and down on it. There could be moments of that if they're not the best texter, but if they're intentional with their texting, that's different. So, how are you to know that you are a side dish? Side. That means if I'm having steak, that means your Brussels sprouts, mac and cheese, side salad, green beans, or mashed potatoes. The big four. Are you in the big four? Shout out to Austin for the 10 jewels. Shout out to Austin. Much love to Austin. See, now those are different. How do you know where you're at? You may be even acting like a side piece without even really knowing it. Just the way you do things, the way you deal with things. Now you don't control this variable, you just control a little bit of it. But number one, if somebody's operating like you're their side, not their main focus, yeah, they text you once every couple of days. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna shoot straight to you. Once every 3 or 4 days, they'll hit you up. Once a week, they hit you up. They say, "What you up to? What you doing?" AKA, come over. AKA, I just want to see you for a bit. And if that's the game you're playing, you may lose this one. You don't really want to delve deep into that. Not a good thing. Shout out to Austin for the 100 jewels. 100 jewels from Austin. Shout out to Austin. And listen, you want to be a side? Be a side. I'm just trying to tell you how you know the difference. See, a main dish is super consistent. It's just who they are. They're very consistent because they like something here. They like it. It's interesting to them. They want to follow up with it. They want to inquire about it. They want to learn. They want to, yeah. Shout out to Austin for another 2 jewels. I guess it's 100. I don't know. I don't know what a jewel is, but I'm gonna find out later after this, Austin. Shout out to Austin, man. 100 jewels. High five. Floating heart. The hell's a floating heart? But I like the jewels. Shout out to Austin. Now, this can go either way. This comes with it. But understand, lack of consistency when it's once in a blue moon, they hit you up, you might be a little bit of a side. They might see you as priority, but not main priority. It's kind of over here. They like you, but don't really like you like that. And by the way, this is for fellas too, by the way. See, fellas, what I'm going to say something that women won't tell you, but when they don't respond and they're playing games, let them go. Cut them off. It's over. It's done. And you need to collect your earnings. Go up to the casino register and collect your earnings. You're out of here. It's not worth it. Shout out to Austin. It's not worth it. When anybody's being inconsistent, when they're playing games on purpose, see, women tend to play more games than men originally in the beginning. They just do. I know you ladies think men play games. They don't. They show you what it is for the most part. They really do. These guys are not that smart. These guys really don't be playing this long game. They're trying to get what they want out of you. They're trying to understand you. They're trying to like you. But if the minute you start playing games with them, they might bounce. If he has a man of character, then he might bounce. Fact. So a main dish is consistent. A main dish tells you what it is. A main dish asks questions. They are interested. Derek, I see you. Don't move. I'm going to get to you in a second. Shout out to Austin again. A main dish is consistent. That's what comes with the territory because they like you. They want to be around you. And they actually, more importantly, they want to see you. See, when somebody treats you like a side dish and you act like a side dish, 680 joules. Shout out to Austin with the 680 joules. Now, again, I don't know what the nat means, but shout out to Austin. Shout out. What's going on, y'all? Welcome. Derek, I'm going to get to you in a second. Lack of consistency, lack of forwardness, lack of initiative, or lack of response. You're not the main. You might be a side. That's number one. Number two, when you're dating somebody new, it's fun, it's fresh, it's different. You're entering into a new space. Ask yourself a couple of questions. Number one, the main question is what you should ask yourself is, why do you like them? Very important question to ask. What is it about them that you like? I don't care if you have to write it down like you're in first grade. I don't give a damn. Maybe it's worth writing down. What do you like about them? And if what you put down is more superficial and can be lost quick, you might be the problem. Or you might not find what you're looking for. What is it you're really looking for? Search deep down. Go ahead. Look down into your little chest cavity. Look into your heart. Ask yourself that question. What is it that I like about this person? Because this is what's going to make it stand. What's worth pursuing? Are you a lust bunny? Are you a little lusty bunny? Or are you new to this, true to this? Which one? Tell me now. Shout out to Carolina for the Galaxy. Yeah. Shout out to Austin. And shout out to 2 joules for Carolina. Shout out to 80 joules from Austin. Shout out to you, man. We love it. You know what? I'm going to wait. I'm going to call Derek in. I'm going to wait to finish this. Here we go, Derek. Let's go. I'm calling you in right now. You ready? You ready? Let's do it. Hello.
Oh, bud.
What's going on?
Just want to say I love the show. Been married for 50 years now, okay? And the advice I got to give is you don't want to stick in 2 fingers on the first date, okay? And if you do, you want to do a sniff test.
Where you from, Derek?
Kentucky.
And how old?
Just turned 68 this year.
68. What year were you born?
I was born in 1972.
Huh. 68. So you say we'll do a what?
Well, my father taught me this, okay? He fought in World War II. He fought in Korea. And he said some of them girls over there were quite stinky, okay? So what you want to, you don't want to go full in on the first date because you don't know if she got herpes or something, So you got to be careful. You got to be careful out there.
All right. Well, shout out to Derek. Much love.
Have a
Derek.
good one.
Appreciate you.
God bless.
Wait, what? Who? What? I'm sorry. That was he may have been trolling, but honestly, I was ready to hear the troll. I was ready to hear the troll. I accepted the troll. I just did. I accepted that troll. Okay. I kind of felt it could have been. That's okay. That's all right. Huh. He said he was born in 60. What was it? What year was it? Sorry. Did that math? Did that math? He knew I couldn't do that math in real time, but I could have stopped him and done that math in real time. I could have done that math in real time, and I would have caught his little ass. But I let him go. I let him go. I let it happen. Okay. I figured that was a problem. See what he doing? 68. You're done. I just didn't want to do the math in my head. I said, I'm not doing that. I could have held it off and said, you know what? I'll do the math. Fine. I'll do the. But here we go. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to call into the stream tonight, you gotta hit the link. You're gonna see that link. It's pinned. The link is pinned in the chat, and it's also in the description. But before I go into anybody else, understand something. You have to ask yourself the question is, what is it you are looking for in a significant other? Let's go back to this statement here because I think it's important. What are you looking for in somebody else? Outline all those things. I do this all the time with people. I do with women. I do with men too, by the way. But ask yourself that question. What is it that you are looking for? And you're going to list all these things. By the way, many of you are going to list the same things everybody else is listing. Let's be honest with ourselves. You're going to say, well, I'm looking for somebody who's empathetic and caring. I'm also looking for somebody that's super driven and successful. Yeah. And focuses on his business and his work and himself. I also want somebody that's fit and active. I'm sure you do. Mm-hmm. And that's great. Now you have to draw up the image. Draw up that image of what you just developed. Draw up the image of what you're saying to yourself, saying, hey, this is what I'm looking for. And now you have to ask the very important question is, what is this person looking for? Give all the qualities you just mentioned. Jamie, I see you. I'm going to get to you in a second. Give all the qualities you just mentioned. You say, wow, okay, this is what I'm looking for. What would they be looking for? And you have to start putting yourself in that position. You talk about you have empathy. You better start using it at this particular moment. What are they looking for? What do they want? What are their needs? Are they getting met? And if you can't answer that question, we have bigger problems on our hands. Hello?
Hi.
Jamie.
Hello. How are you?
How you doing?
I'm good.
Are you good? Where are you calling from, Jamie?
I am calling from Arizona.
Oh, interesting. Arizona. And how old?
31.
Okay. Go ahead. What you got for us?
I just kind of want your insight. I'm on dating apps right now, and it's really hard to determine if somebody is looking for something serious or someone's looking to just, hook up. Do you have any tips on how to kind of catch that early on instead of wasting my time?
Have you wasted your time a lot?
Yes, in regards to going on dates with somebody who says they're looking for something serious, but strictly just want to hook up, and that's just not me.
Okay, let's break it down. You ready? All right. When's the last date you went on with somebody like that?
Beginning in July.
Now, what happened? What do you mean? You said they told you they were looking for something serious, or does it say it in the profile?
Both.
All right. So either way, okay. So they tell you they're looking for something serious. You go on a date, and you realize what?
It's more of like the date goes well, or we'll be having conversation, laughing, and then after it's just a lot of pressure to like go back to their place. And I set the boundary, and I'm like, it's not really what I'm looking for, not my style. And then I just don't hear from them again because of that pressure, I guess.
Okay. Now, were there any signs earlier or no?
There potentially could have been signs.
Do you know what any of those are?
Not necessarily, no, because they're not, to me, they're not like blaringly obvious. And to be honest, I'm not like, I don't go on dates all the time. So sometimes it's hard for me to determine, okay, what is being flirty and what is being um, sexual, I guess.
Well, okay, so give me an example of what's being flirty.
I don't know. That's the problem. I don't know the difference.
Well, because listen, there's a line to cross, right? And by the way,
Yeah.
let's be very clear. There's two categories here. Let's talk about this. There's two categories. Where if a guy crosses the line and he wants to start sexting or he wants pictures of you, or he's talking forward to you, or he's saying what he's going to do to you, or if he's saying he can't wait to see his life with you, or if he, does too much too soon, too fast, too quick.
Yeah.
Did you get any of those from this guy? Yes or no?
No, I actually didn't get much of anything, I guess, like texting wise. We didn't really text very much before hanging out, maybe a couple of days. And then we met up for drinks.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Did you
Yeah.
get anything? Did you feel like anything was off?
No.
Great. So the second part to my statement, what I was going to make before, is that yes, sometimes there's signs beforehand. Because here's the thing, right? Some guys, let me give you two categories of guys. You ready?
Mhm.
All right. Some guys want casual regardless.
Yeah.
Now, depending on age phase, that matters. That the age phase that a guy's in will give an indicator of where he may be at. Doesn't mean he is at it. It means where he may be at. Would you go taking a bath, girl?
Oh, sorry. I just turned on my water.
I'm about to take a bubble bath.
No.
Jamie about to hop in a bubble bath, y'all. Go get her a wine spritz. Go get her a spritzy wine and put that in the corner for somebody, please. Jiggity. Two categories. One is that the guy who is up front and he flirts with you right off the bat and he starts crossing lines and everything else. And the other category is that a guy that actually does want something serious. And I'm not saying this is about you. Let's take you out of this because I don't want to make it personal. It has nothing to do with you. And some guys do want something serious. They just don't want it with you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not saying that's the case here.
Yeah.
Just saying, typically, there's two frame of minds. Sometimes a guy will say, yes, I want that, but I'm only going to hit this girl up for this and this girl up for this because I would never want that with them. But they seem fun and they want to have a good time, and I want to have a good time too. It's not all manipulative, by the way. It might just be like, he's feeling what he's getting from you.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think that's the case here because I don't know what went wrong.
Yeah.
So you told him you wanted something serious. He said he did too.
Yeah.
And then he said, can you come over?
Mm-hmm. And I just said that's not really how I.
Let me ask you a question, Jamie, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Walk me through the date. Where'd you guys go?
We went to a bar. So on his profile, he plays pool a lot. So my first message was like, "Oh, teach me how to play pool." Mm-hmm. So we went to a bar, had a couple of drinks, and played a couple games of pool.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like a casual. Yeah.
Couple games. Couple games of pool. And then what happened? Sorry.
No, that was it. It was a couple hours.
Okay, then what happened?
He walked me to my car.
Yep.
And he invited me over to his place, and I said no.
Okay, so how did he say it? Break it down.
He said, "You should come over and we can watch a movie." And I said, "Are we really going to be watching a movie?" He said, "Well, maybe." I said, "That's not what I'm comfortable with, in a sense."
How old was he?
31, same age.
Okay. So yeah, I mean that's fair, right? I understand your point. I understand where you're coming from. He didn't really want to watch a movie, obviously.
Yeah.
Now, for whatever reason, he was like, and I don't want to take her back out. See, here's the thing, right? Some guys will get that from you. They'll present it to you, and they're going to say, "Hey, this is what I'm." He won't say this is what I'm looking for, but he's going to say, "Why don't you come back to my place? We can hang out, watch a movie. You know,
Yeah.
the movie. And then you're gonna say yes or no, or you're gonna say yes, maybe, or no, I'm not that interested, whatever. And if you say no, he's gonna put it out to his head to say, okay, maybe it's not worth me going after because I don't know if I like her like that. I just like her to that level.
Okay.
And I know a lot of women don't think like this. So I'm trying to make it so it's comprehensible, should I say, sorry. Um, which is the let's be honest. For many women, it's really difficult to understand a man's interest level
Yeah.
and the things that they want. See, but for a guy, it's not that hard. And the reason it's not hard for guys is because women don't give them attention unless they see them as potential commitments.
Yeah.
They just don't do it.
Mm.
That's the big differentiating factor between men and women when it comes to dating. And that women get it all the time. They get attention from everywhere. And guys don't get attention unless there's something that they see in them. And it's not for seggies.
Mm-hmm.
So when women say, I don't understand why he would do that, yes, you don't understand. Because guys have to cast nets. This is what they do. Because they have to cast a wide net, and the fish that shows the most interest to them, they typically go after.
Mm.
That's just their game. That's not your game. But I understand your disappointment. I understand why this can be difficult. Because I'm not saying you did anything, because obviously I don't hear that. I'm just saying that, yeah, okay. Now we can move forward because there's nothing else to rekindle with him.
Yeah. No, I like how you put that because it is like different mindsets that we have, I think for sure. I think it's just hard to determine that from the start. And obviously, it wasn't like a huge waste of time because I still had a good time. It's not like it was
Mhm.
like some terrible thing, but just want to kind of see if I can catch it before even going that far. But I don't know
Well, it
if
was
that's
only one
possible.
date.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. It was only one date. So I understand. And listen, he wasn't interested in you because
Hmm.
there was no follow up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's okay because sometimes there's signs beforehand, sometimes there's not signs. You just don't know. And by the way, again, it depends on what type of guy he is. He might be
Hmm.
one that's more of a dog, which is he'll show you before he meets you because he doesn't want to waste his time. And there's
Yeah.
some that not necessarily that's what he wants, but he's trying to feel out where you're at.
Yeah.
Now, he might be a combination. This one might have been a Cocker Spaniel for you. You know, he may have been a combo. And okay, you now you know where it is. Let's get back to it. Are you dating anybody else?
No, I'm on dating apps, but it is sometimes it's hard for me to it's challenging to get dates. Like I'll talk to a lot of people on dating apps, but it's hard to actually have the follow through. And I don't like talking for weeks on end on a dating app.
Mhm.
Like a couple days is good for me and then it's like, all right, let's go. But sometimes if
Mhm.
the guys don't ask first, I don't like it as much. I know you're going to say, did you give him the keys to the Kia? And I think I do.
I understand why you don't like it when they don't. I get that, by the way. I'm not like, by the way, most of my stuff, especially when I talk to you ladies, it's not about doing all these things regardless of what happens. It's about, I understand that there's things that guys should do if they like you enough.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that sometimes, and I will give this, I'm being honest with you about this. Sometimes men use apps differently than you guys do, and they have much less in terms of who's swiping on them. And
Mm,
I'm using dating apps as a example because this is just how it happens. And they'll go through there and they're trying to figure out who is interesting enough to take their money, to spend their money and time on,
mm.
because they do want to connect with somebody, but they also want to connect with somebody that likes them, or that shows a little bit of interest. So that makes it intriguing a little bit interesting. And that's why I say give the keys to the Kia Caddy,
Yeah.
whatever we want to use here,
Yeah.
because it's a very unique distinguishing factor. And he makes him want to do something about it. If he has 10 and you're the one that sends her number, he's probably gonna be like, oh, that was hot. I liked it. Most guys do. Most girls make themselves too unavailable, too many hurdles. So, shout out to Austin for the jewels. But anyway, long story short, I can understand. I can hear where you're coming from. I'm sorry that happened.
No, that's okay. Thank you. I appreciate your insight.
Okay. All right. Shout out to Jamie. All right. Appreciate it, Jay. Shout out to Jay. All right. There was Austin. Hold on. I had a Sarah in here before. Where was she at? She bounced. Sarah, I saw you come up in here and then you bounced it out. Guys, here's the thing. If you want to call into the show, you got to hit the link. It's pinned in the chat. It's at the top of the chat. You really can't miss her. It's at the chat, bottom level. I can't even see it from here because I'm on a different screen. It's there. It's pinned in the chat, and it's also pinned in the description, so you can't miss the call-in link. If you want to call in, that's the link. Let me oversimplify this too, before anybody else comes back in. Yes, men think differently about dating because that's their social environment. That's just how they're operating. Their operating system is very different from yours, ladies. Very different. Yes, they're hunters in some capacity, but they don't just go after what it is that they see. They're more fishy. They're more fishermen in that capacity. Shout out to Austin. They're more fishermen because they do cast wide nets. That's how they hunt. And they keep whatever likes them back. They have to shoot shots because most girls don't like them. And I don't think you ladies understand that level of hunting. They don't just see what they want and go invest all into that. That's not what they do. It's just not what they do. Shout out to Austin for the 2 jewels, 80 jewels. Shout out to him. That's not what they do. They cast nets because they need to see who likes them back, who's worth investing into. And the ones who don't aren't worth pursuing any further. We have extremely different strategies when it comes to selecting mates. And that can be hard for you ladies to understand. That's why some of my voice or anybody else's voice when talking to specifically you about this kind of stuff makes sense. Because it doesn't operate the same way. You can't play the same game. The same game doesn't apply across the board. You can't play that game. It won't work into your favor, should I say. All right. Hello. Amy.
Hello. Hi.
Amy. How you doing, girl?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Now, Amy, would you like to be on camera or would you like to be off camera?
I could be on camera for you, not the whole world.
All right. Got it. So you're on camera for me right now, but nobody else can see you.
Okay. So I just started like watching your reels and stuff like maybe a month or so ago. So I've been dating this guy from a dating
Where are you
app.
calling from? Where are you calling from, Amy?
New Jersey. I'm in central New Jersey.
Okay. And how old?
I'm 42.
Okay, go ahead.
So we started talking like the end of May, like around Memorial Day. We've been going like every weekend, like you said, he's asking me to go out. Like everything's been going good. I'm sorry, I'm like nervous.
That's okay. That's okay. Take your time. We got some time here, girl. Don't worry about it. Don't rush it.
Yeah. And like before I started watching your stuff, I've kind of been doing like some of the stuff you're saying, like just letting the chips fall, like letting him reach out. I do reach out here and there, like I reciprocate. He's a chiropractor. He's like 10 years older than me. I've never dated a guy 10 years older than me. I'm a nurse, so like we have a lot in common or whatever. And I had got like really sick like 2 weeks before my birthday, like 3 weeks ago. And he like showed up to the hospital, brought me stuff. And then like for my birthday, he like when I walked in his apartment, he had a cake lit saying happy birthday. So like everything is going good. And then like he said to me the night he took me out for my birthday, he was like, how do you think this is going? And I was like, well, I think it's going in the right direction. And I was like, well, how do you feel like about me? Like, what do you like about me? And he was just like, I like how you don't like really give me pressure. Like I never ask him what he's doing, where he's at. Like I just let him do his thing and then reach out to me when he wants. And then, he said, you're patient. Like, I like how you're just letting things, taking it slow. And like, I appreciate all the stuff you're saying because in the past, like I was so used to having guys like love bomb me, like I miss you, I want to see you, this, that, to her, like where this guy is like is totally different. So I do get nervous at times because I'm like, oh man, like is he losing interest? But like you said, he's like very consistent, reaches out every day, but not all day because we're both kind of busy working, you
Mhm.
know. So I don't know. I just wanted like some guidance.
Yeah, I mean, listen. How old is he?
He's
52.
51.
Any kids?
No, I do have a 21-year-old and a 14.
Okay. Um, what's the biggest issue you're running into with him at the moment? Because it's been how long as a total?
So about like 9 to 10 weeks we've been talking.
9 to 10 weeks. Okay.
hmm the only thing I notice is he doesn't really talk a lot about his family. He doesn't bring them up too much. But I also think it might be like a cultural thing because he is from Vietnam.
Well, it could be that, but it also could be very healthy for him not to bring it up. Let's be honest. It's a little early for him to start talking to you about his details of his children or his family. I don't know. I feel like see, it can go either way here, right? Some guys will bring it up too soon, too early, and then it's like you're integrating it too fast with somebody that's just
Okay.
trying to get to know you. So I wouldn't really see that as a particular problem. Now, let me go back to the facts here. You guys have been seeing each other for a total of, you said
Like 2 months, yeah.
2 months, and you've seen each other how many times?
Every weekend since I met him, since I started talking to him.
Every weekend. Okay. And how often do you guys talk in general, whether it's text, phone call, video call, whatever it is?
So we don't video call or phone call. I think I only spoke to him on the phone like 5
Okay.
times,
hmm
but we text like some days he'll just say good morning. I'll say good morning. Hope you have a great day. And then I won't hear from him till like 8, 9 o'clock at night, which is fine with me because I go to the gym after work. He goes snowboarding.
hmm
So
hmm
it's like we're kind of busy.
Where does he live?
So he lives in Bayonne, New Jersey. I live in
Oh,
Woodbridge, New Jersey.
oh, okay. So you're still in the same state.
Yeah. He's like 22 minutes from me.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10,
hmm
how interested are you in him? 10 being the most, one being the least.
I want to say a 8.
And eight's pretty good, wouldn't you agree?
I would. Yeah. I would. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't hear any problems about this guy
I
yet.
know. Yeah.
Yet. Yet. I know. Listen, I think it's important, right? Because I think let's be honest. He probably sees you as a catch for him too,
hmm hmm
which is a beautiful thing. Because then they start operating like he likes you. And that's important for a guy, for somebody, anybody, by the way, to like you.
Yeah.
Now, I don't see any real issues here because it's been consistency. It
Right.
doesn't have to be the most. You guys are in a different phase of your life. I assume, are you looking for children?
No, I already have to.
Great. Is he looking for have any?
No.
So there you go. Right. So my point is, you're at a different phase of your life. In this phase of your life is really, I assume you're trying to find somebody to share the rest of your life with,
Correct.
and this can take a little slower burn than when you
Mhm.
hear online.
Yeah.
20s and 30s. This is not the same game you're playing.
Right.
This is not. I don't care what anybody says. They can try to talk you off that. They could try to put you in their game. It's not going to work. It's not the
Okay.
same game. You've gotten that out of the way. At least the things that are time constraint for you. You've gotten that out of
hmm
the way. Now you're trying to get to know somebody and learn about them. And
hmm
at this point in your life, patience is going to be a key because you can't start rushing people who already have lives that have been shaped for 40 years.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what's important to note here. It's like, you can, they like you and they're willing to do things for you, but the minute you start demanding X, Y, and Z because what you heard on some internet show or some TikTok that hit your feed, they ruin relationships. So I don't
Mhm.
want you to feel like you need to do all that and above. I feel like it's going at a good pace for you. And at this kind of pace is what you want to be looking for, is what you should be looking for is, do I keep liking them more as time goes on?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
No, because that's
Like,
what it is,
yeah.
right? Like everybody else is gonna have something to say about, does he do this for you? Does he do that for you? They're gonna ask you specifics. I'm gonna tell you right now, yes, some of those specifics may mean a little bit of something, but in general, that's why I ask very specific questions about the macro. I say, how many times you guys seen each other, because I want to see if there's any consistency. I want to see how often you guys keep in touch.
Yeah.
Those are big factors. And when you guys are at this phase of your life, you being 42 and him being about almost 52, it's important that there's a level of consistency, but it's also that you're not looking for the most. It's not rushed.
Right, right. Yeah, because he's like really in a routine. Like he works, he does his snowboarding, he goes to the gym. Like he has a routine, and I already figured it out. So it's like,
Snowboarding
yeah,
in the summer?
at American Dream Mall.
What the heck? I know what you're
That's
talking about. Yeah, it's right across.
yeah,
It's right across over there.
yeah. He goes like 3 times a week. So
Hmm.
like he's really fit for his age. That's what I like. We have that in common too. Like we both work out, so it's like we have a lot in common. You
So
know, it's
you're
just
into it. You're into it.
I am just worried, like, you know, because I have 2 kids. I have a grown son. I have a 21-year-old. He asks about him. Like he'll ask me questions here and there. But I am worried, like long term, like if it works out, like him meeting my kids. Like I don't know. It's been a long
What's
time for me.
what? Okay, that's fair. That's fair. But what's the real worry about it?
I guess because he doesn't have kids, so like I don't know. Like I'm just worried.
That's fair, but understand, right? And I know this. Everybody understands the concept in general, but when people get to know each other over time, right, and they get to really understand you and appreciate you and understand your intricacies, your details, and in and outs of you, they start to appreciate you as a person so much more.
Right, right,
And I wouldn't rush meeting your grown adult sons.
right,
Or
right. No,
son.
yeah, yeah, for
I'm saying
sure.
that once he starts to appreciate what you guys have because he has already appreciated you, he's already 52. So I don't think he's gonna say, "Oh, you got a 21." He already knew that. It's just about now he really loves you at some point, potentially, hopefully. And then these things will be more natural integrations.
Okay,
So don't
okay,
stress over that. We're not there yet. Let's
okay.
not put the cart before the horse. Let's just you should have the mindset of let me keep seeing if I like him. Let me keep experiencing him. There's no rush here. I don't have a time clock. I don't have this and that. I don't need any of these things. I want to get to know him.
Correct. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. I really appreciate like your point of perspective from a man. Like it
Mhm.
really helped me because I was like I said in the beginning, I was a little freaked out because like in the past, yes, I have been like, oh, he didn't text me or this and that. And now, like as I got a little older and I just learned to appreciate, like, you know what, give him space. Like if he reaches out, he reaches out. If he doesn't, then it's not meant to be.
Yeah, fair. That's true.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't, he doesn't. If he does, great. There's something to work with.
Right.
And I
Right.
feel like you have something to work with.
Yeah. Thank you.
All
Well,
right.
I'll call back in
All
maybe
right.
a
Call back
month
in the
from
next
now
couple
or
weeks.
something.
Yeah. All right.
Thank
Appreciate you.
you.
Shout out to Amy. All right. Appreciate it. Shout out to Amy. She was sweet. She was cute. We love a little Amy in our life. Jenna and then Kathy. I see you guys. Don't move. Jenna, you're next. Kathy, you're right after her, but don't move. As long as you stay tuning in here, we're going to have a great time tonight. We're going to have a good time. Fantastic time. Let me tell you something, ladies. The lovely young lady that just called in, her mindset is good. She has a good mindset around this. And you got to let this thing roll out. You got to let it play out, especially at that phase of life. You're not pressed. Listen, ladies, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now. If you're in your 40s and let's say you have kids out the way, I'm just going to assume. Let me just assume this for one moment. If that's the case, stop rushing this. You're going to mess it up because what you were heard on some TikTok, some random TikTok that you just tend to watch once every Tuesday, you're pushing people away. You don't need to do that. Why are you rushing it? No. Different phase of life requires different activity. It just does. So why are you pressing the boundary here? Why are you trying to push the cart? Huh? Why are we rushing the gate here? This ain't a race, girl. This ain't a marathon. We're not starting a race. We're not starting a strong or the Iron Man. Here you come, swimming out the water like an Iron Man, hopping on the bike, saying, "Let's go." Where are we going, girl? We trying to learn about each other. Let's just try to finish the race. Let's go. Ain't nobody hopping on that bike with you. What are we doing here? You just got down out of the water. You're out here dripping gate like a monster. like a monster, like the Loch Ness monster coming out the water. I'm done with you at this point. You're pushing shit way too far. All right, come on, Jenna. Hello?
Hi, can you hear me?
Hey, Jenna. Yes, I can. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing just great. I'm really just doing great. And where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Malaysia. I'm 26. I actually called on your first call on YouTube actually.
Did you?
Yeah, so this is kind of a continuation, I guess.
Oh shit. Okay. So Malaysian, how old?
26.
All right. All right. What you got for us?
Right. So I've been seeing this guy. We met just to kind of refresh. We met at my gym. We both work out at the same gym. It's been going well for the past 2 months, I want to say. And last month we went on a trip together, which was what I initially asked about. And
Where'd you go?
we went to an island in Malaysia together for 3 nights.
Okay.
Yeah. So things have been going really well since then as well. He's been consistent. We've been seeing each other a couple times a week. Sometimes I'll stay over like one night a week. And I really like the way things are going. And so far in the whole process of us dating, he's been setting the pace and also like asking me out on dates and stuff. But I was just thinking, when would potentially be a good time to ask how he views us? Like, does he view us in a relationship? Because that's ultimately what I want. And I have told him that I want a long-term relationship. And he is somewhat aligned with that, but we just haven't explicitly spoke about it. And a couple of weeks ago, I went to see a couple of his friends, and one of his friends asked if we were together, and he just said, "Good question," and kind of did not elaborate more than that.
Okay. And you're you know his friend?
That was the first time I met him.
Oh, okay. Okay, got you. How old is he again? Remind me.
He is turning 39, so pretty big age gap.
It is, but not crazy, in my
Yeah.
opinion. Now, when you first started dating, what was he looking for?
He was
In general.
In general, I think he was just trying to get to know people and meet people in a more dating romantic context, because he was
Where's he from?
He's from France.
Oh, she's a
Yes.
Frenchman.
Yeah.
He's a Frenchman in Malaysia.
Yeah.
He lives there full time.
Yeah, he's been here for the past 12 years.
12 years. All right, he's been in for the past 12 years. And all right. And it's been how long in total again? Remind me.
Us dating about 2+ months.
2+ months. Okay. Are you guys, how often do you guys see each other?
I'd say at least once a week. Sometimes we see each other during work lunches and stuff like that, but at least once a week.
You guys live how close to each other?
About 10 minutes away.
Oh, so it's close.
Yeah.
All right. And that once a week, is it just like, hey, we're going to go out, or what's it like?
Usually we go out, have dinner, maybe do something like a workout class or something like that. And then sometimes I stay over, sometimes I go straight home.
Okay. He never stays over yours?
No, because I live with my parents. So,
Ah, okay. Okay. And you're from Malaysia originally?
yeah.
Okay. Got you. Okay. You guys have been intimate? I don't want to.
Yeah.
Okay. No issue. Okay. Now, you got to understand what he's looking for too, right? And not even out of you. I'm just saying in general. And I get the sense that you don't know, and that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to tell you, you need to know.
Yeah.
See, and I know we don't need to backtrack, but I'm saying, listen, in the first week of seeing somebody like this, it's really important, and I'm going to use you as an example here, but it's really important that people start to say, hey, like what are you looking for to dating at this point in your life? I mean, you know, like what do you care most about? Like, what are you looking for as an outcome? And let people talk, and they're going to talk, and they say, well, I would like this, that, and you want to understand if you guys are on the same page. And I'm not saying you're not,
Mm-hmm.
But at some point, I know it's been 2.5 months, and but let's be honest, if he's 39, he should kind of get you guys have been away together, right? You said you went to,
Yes,
where was
we
it?
have.
Where
Yeah.
was it?
It's called Tioman, which is in Malaysia.
And how long was that for?
3 nights, and we traveled there together. So basically, if you include the travel time together, it was like a week together, basically.
Okay. All right. So if you were to bring it up, or do you even want to bring it up?
Like the relationship conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I've been thinking about it, I think, for the past few weeks. I just haven't had, I guess, the natural progression, or it never felt natural enough for me to bring it up, if that made sense.
All right. You want to practice now? Go ahead.
Sure.
I'm him. I'm Bradley.
Okay. I've been thinking for the past few weeks, we've been spending a lot of time together. We've becoming a bit more integrated into each other's lives. I was wondering how you view us together as a unit.
I view us great. I think we're having a great time getting to know you, getting to know what's going on here. I think everything's going pretty good so far.
And just so we're on the same page, I think you remember that I told you that I'm striving towards a long-term relationship. Is that also something that you're striving towards?
It is something I'm looking for.
Okay, so would you call me your girlfriend if somebody asked?
Depends who asked. I don't know. I have to think about that. So, all right. This is good. This is good practice. See what we're doing here?
Yeah.
Now, nothing you said was wrong, by the way. Like,
Okay.
it's all fun and games. It's all banter. It's all back and forth.
Yeah.
But it is important that you let him know what it is that you're looking for at this phase.
So how would
you want to try it again before I give you my example?
No, I think you could just proceed.
The point is this, right? And I use a similar example across the board, but for you, it's gonna be similar enough that you might have heard it before and whatever. But at some point, I think it's really important for you to say, listen, I know we didn't really talk about this kind of stuff, but we've been getting to know each other, and I obviously like you, and I am assuming that you like me as much as I like you because we've been spending a lot of time together. But I am looking for a relationship. I'm looking for commitment because of what I'm looking for, which we talked about. You already know this, by the way. And if you're not looking for that with me, I understand. And I'm not going to hold you to that. But if you're not, that's okay too. But maybe it's best we don't keep doing this if this is not with me. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I think as well, actually. Continue, please.
Yeah. And I'm saying that instead of you going around the bout of saying, what would you say if somebody asked you? I think you don't even need to do that. You could just have a general grown conversation about, like, listen, here's where we're at. I like you, and I'm looking for something serious that could lead to serious. And if you're not at that place, by the way, I'm not going to pressure you to be at that place. But if you're not going towards that place, then I don't know if I can be on that boat.
That's really helpful. Thank you. Because I think I struggled to find the right words, so to speak. Yeah.
Listen, let me tell you something, right? It's not like even with me, right? Like it's not important the words per se. I understand everybody thinks it's the words you have to say. That's why they try to memorize words. And then it has nothing to do with this. People try to memorize words for everything. But it's not about the words. It's about the intention and where it comes from. Because if it comes from a place of is who you are, you don't have to talk about the words. Like, for example, if I tell you I'm going to come from my heart right now, and if I was seeing you for 2 or 3 months and I'm a girl and you're the dude and whatever the case is, it doesn't really matter. But let's just say we were seeing each other for a couple months. If I was coming from my heart, I would say, listen, here's where we're at. Like, I like you and I want to continue this. But for me, I'm looking for something more significant. I'm looking for something serious. that I want to start being a part of and investing more into. And if you're
Mhm.
not at that point that I'm at, I'm okay with that. I'm okay
Mhm.
with that for the moment, or I'm okay with you saying that's maybe we just don't do this in this capacity. But for me, this is important to me. That's me coming from the heart. I'm not memorizing words. I'm not talking about certain points. I don't have to hit these things that are gonna strike a magic chord in them. It's not that, because those things don't typically work because people aren't good they don't memorize well enough. But also too, even if they did, it doesn't come from them. It's not who they are. So you
Yeah.
have to talk about you have to come from who you are.
Yeah, I think you're right. The essence of it is to just be transparent, right?
Yeah, it's transparency, but it's coming from your heart. It's coming from a place of
Mhm.
where you're at, and if he doesn't understand or can't understand the level of transparency and like direct transparency you have, then he might not be in the place you're at.
Mm.
But if you
Yeah.
can, great. But my
Yeah.
point is this, my overall point is it's not about the words per se. It's about your intention and how vulnerable and honest and transparent you're willing to be.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
That was really, really helpful.
Okay,
I
wait,
really-
hold on a second. Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
You got a dog?
Oh, I'm sorry, I have a cat.
You got a cat?
Yeah, she's just moving around in my room. Sorry.
What the hell? She's overweight. She's a fat cat?
Yeah, she's a little chunky. I'm sorry.
A little chunky. She's a beanie cat. That thing was prancing around. I heard her paws from fucking 30,000 miles away.
Yeah, she was. I'm sorry. She was playing with something in my room.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, you got a fat little kitty. That's a fat boy. Is it a girl or boy?
It's a girl.
Oh my God. What's she eating, girl? That Malaysian fish. What the fuck is in that Malaysian fish?
Yeah, but she also eats her sister's leftovers, so that's kind of her fault.
No wonder she's a thicky ticky. I knew she was a thick little kitty, man.
Yeah.
All right, Jared. All right, Jenna. Have a good night.
Thank you, you too.
Yo, that cat is a thicky ticky, bro. I never heard. Listen, let me tell you something. I've heard dogs prance in the background and hit their paws on wood floors or ceramic floors, even concrete floors. Let me tell you something. You don't hear cats walk. I heard that cat taking footprints like it just stepped in the door from a long day of work with boots on the ground. That's a thick kitty. Over witty. That's a thick cat, bro. And I'm not bashing the cat. She might be great. I'm not trying to fat shame the cat, but let me tell you something. That's a thick kitty. I've never heard a kitty so thick, bro. That thing was how can I hear the cat and the paws are slamming on the ceramic tile? How you hear cats walk? Cats are supposed to be fucking silent. Supposed to be swift, simmered. That's a cat I've never heard before, man. Listen, I can hear cats' little purrs in the background sometimes, but never one stomping through the fucking kitchen like it owns the place. She says, yeah, she finishes her sister's meals. Yeah, of course, I can hear that. That weight is smacking on that ceramic tile. It's crazy to me, man. I've never heard this ridiculousness in my life. No disrespect to her. She was a sweetie. She was cute. But that was a fat cat, man. Overweight son of a gun. That was a thicky ticky. Nothing gets past me, man. I get to hear shit in the background that I never thought I'd hear. Whether it's a cat, whether it's a dog. Most of you ladies have dogs as boyfriends, as mans. But the kitties, those things are different. And apparently you have a thick one. She's thick in the stomach. Now, I want to say something, ladies. This is important. Ladies and gentlemen, too, by the way. It doesn't matter who you are. I'm going to say this in general. When it comes to having conversations with the other person, you got to understand there's not a template you got to follow. Templates don't work. Just like template advice typically doesn't work. That's why hyper generalizations don't work as well. Shout out to Austin for the jewels. Austin's been dishing jewels all night. Where's the super chats at for everybody? Shout out to Charlotte. Charlotte now. Here we go. Shout out to Charlotte for the 30 jewels. Guys, I need you guys to like the stream right now with the thumbs up. Just hit the thumbs up. Shout out to you. And subscribe. I need you guys, everybody here, to just subscribe to the channel. It's literally right there. Just hit subscribe under my name. Boom. That's it. That's right. If you want to call into tonight, if you want to call into the stream, you have to hit the link in the link is pinned in the chat, so you can see if you want to call into tonight, you can hit that link. And if you want to, the link is also posted in the description. Sorry, I had this. My earplug fell out. You know how I go. Yeah, poor cat was catching strays. I know, man. Listen, I'm not used to fat cats either, but that thing was thicky. That thing had he must have had one of those, couple of those sumo legs. Thick leg cats. You ever see a thick, listen, thick leg cats are thick, man. And they purr heavy. They are heavy and they prance heavy. Kathy, I see you. I'm going to get to you in a second. Let's hope you don't got a thick kitty. Hello?
Hello,
Catherine.
Kathy.
Kathy. How you doing?
Kathleen. I'm good.
Kathleen. Kath is leaning right now. How you doing, girl?
I'm good. I'm
Where you
actually.
calling from?
I'm hoping that you're not seeing me because I've got my room dog.
I'm not seeing you. I'm not
Okay,
seeing
good. I'm calling from Bayville, New Jersey. I talked to you a few weeks ago.
you. Oh.
I'm the 65-year-old that
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I talked to many, but go ahead.
Okay. So I talked to you about this person that I was talking to, and we had gone out. We had gone out on a date years ago. I guess we matched on Bumble, but nothing ever happened. And then we matched up again. We started talking as of July 1st. We started talking, and then it took him like a couple weeks before we actually went out. Because remember, I think I told you like, he was supposed to call me to go out, and he never did. So I kind of took your advice, and I think I just like sent him a text message, and are you still there?
Mm-hmm.
Are you
I'm
there?
here.
Okay.
I'm here.
So I sent him a text message, um, and we started talking, and then he did call me, and turned out that we did go out. We did go out Friday night. We went out. We saw a band, and we were dancing. We had fun, and then the next night I was going out with my girlfriends, and he met up with me there, and we're dancing again. Had fun, and he's been consistent. He's been calling me, and then last Saturday we went out to dinner, and we went out, we were going to go listen to a band again. But like when he dropped me off, because I let him pick me up at my house, and I said, well, I'll let you pick me up. I said, but I'm not going to invite you in. I told him that from the start. And he's like, okay, well, that's all right, because I make my moves in the car. So I thought, yeah, he's got a good sense of humor. So I laughed it off, and he's a gentleman, and he hasn't tried anything. And then he said to me, do you still want to talk? And I'm like, well, yeah, if you want to get to know me, we have to talk.
Talk about what? Hello? Oh, no. Where'd Kathy go? Come on, Kathy. Hello? Oh, jiggity jang. Kathy. Kathleen. Come on, girl. Come back in. Where'd you go? Why'd you disappear on us like this? She just bounced on us? That ain't good. Come on, Kathleen. Let's go back. Here she comes. Here she comes back again.
I think my camera's on, but I don't
All
know.
right. No, it's not on. It's not on. It's
Okay.
not on. All right. Now we're
Okay.
back. Now, what were you saying? Sorry?
Okay. What was the last part you heard?
You just keep continuing.
Okay,
I got
so
you. I got
so
you.
we went out Saturday, and then he said, "Do you want me to walk you to the door?" And I said, "If you want." So he walks me to the door, and we just kind of like, he just hugs me, I hug him, we pat each other on the back, and then that was it. And I was like hysterical. I got in the house, I was cracking up because like I don't know, I like him. He's a nice guy. He's respectful. He's never been married. He's 65. He's in good shape. But like, I mean, everything's good. But like, I don't know. Like, the urge to kiss him was just not there. And I guess the same with me because we just kind of like embraced and pat each other on the back. And I heard, I saw a video that said that's the worst thing you can do is like pat somebody on the back after you hug them.
Well, listen. I mean, let me ask you. All right, let's go to it. Why'd you pat him? Why'd you pat him on the back?
I guess because I got nervous, and to me,
Thank you.
like,
Yes, thank you.
yeah,
That's my whole point. See, I was going to get to it before you even said it, but I just wanted to ask you the question. See,
yeah,
people do this when they're nervous.
yeah,
They don't do this because they really mean, all right, good to see you. They do that because they don't know what else to do. So they keep the touch barrier going
right, right.
to make it seem like they're closer. They just don't know what to do with their hands. So they tap on the back. This happens all
Hmm.
the time. By the way, he does it too. He's nervous to make a move on you. Would you agree?
Yes.
Right. He doesn't see
Yeah,
you
and
as
he
a
said
he doesn't see you as a friend. You know that.
he's. I don't know. He says he's shy. He tells me. He told me flat out he's
Yeah, yeah,
shy.
he is. He is.
Well, so am I. In a way, like,
Listen, I agree with you.
I mean, I'm shy with him. I might
How
not
old
have
is he again, Kathy?
65. Oh,
That's right.
maybe, yes, yeah,
That's right.
65.
All right. Here's the thing too, right? I know he made a joke out of it, right? When you even mentioned like, "Oh, I don't, I'm not going to invite you in or whatever." I know, it's lighthearted. I love that. I think he probably liked that too, but at the same time, that's the place where he heard that's, he might not want to make a move like that.
Right.
So he's hesitant in that capacity.
Hmm.
I've been in that shoe too. And by the way, I'm sure he's been in this shoe many times, but he's been in this shoe now.
Hmm. Well, I think he was even reluctant to hold my hand because when we were out
Mhm.
and he was leading me, like he did hold my hand, like that was
Mhm.
the first time he held my hand,
Yeah.
and it was a little weird,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, he's a little, listen, don't get me wrong. I think it's pretty obvious to me that he's just a little nervous in dealing with you in that capacity.
hmm,
He doesn't know what his limits are. And he also doesn't want to F this up.
hmm,
He doesn't want to F it up.
okay.
But when are you seeing him next?
Well, he said he was going to call me before the weekend. I guess
Have you
I
ever kissed
talked.
him?
No,
Okay.
no,
Good to know. Good
no,
to know. Good to know.
yeah,
All
no.
right. So he said he's going to see you before the weekend or hit you up
Well,
before the
he said
weekend?
he was going to call me. Like this is what he does. He'll say, what are your plans? What are you doing this? What do you have? What are your plans? Do you have any this weekend?" And I'm like, "No, nothing set in stone." But he doesn't ask me. He doesn't
Mm-hmm.
like.
Mm-hmm.
And then then he said, "All right, well, I'll call you before the weekend." Now I
Mm-hmm.
didn't hear from him today, but I'm sure he'll call me tomorrow. I'm not worried about it. And if
Does
he's
he usually call you?
yes, yeah,
Great, great. See,
yeah, we don't.
Kathy, what do you want to happen here? Let's call a spade here.
I
What do you
don't.
want to happen?
I'm not. I like him, and I think like I'm just kind of like. I guess I'm waiting for that magic feeling to come over me. Like, oh yeah, yeah. This
What do
is
you
what I
like
want.
about him? What do you like about him?
I like that he's very calming. He has a calm voice. He's he's got a good sense of humor. He's kind. He's respectful. He doesn't use foul language like some men I've dated. He's like very different from what I'm used to. I'm used to like a bad boy,
Oh,
you know?
are you?
Yeah. Yeah. And like the last guy that I dated, and I don't date a lot, but I really liked him. And the first date, he had his hands all over me, and he was like, I literally had to like cover my breasts because he was like kind of like trying to go up my blouse and stuff. And I said, hey, listen, stop. I'm gonna, because it was a lot.
All right. Well,
And
that's not a bad boy. That's a boy that don't know boundary.
well, yeah, that too. Yeah. Yeah.
There's you could be a bad boy, but understand how to use the method. But that sounds like one that might be a little reckless. Anyway, this guy, you kind of like him. What do you like about him though?
I mean, I like that he's, like I said,
He's.
he's kind, he's consistent. If he says he's gonna call, he
Are you attracted
calls.
to him?
I am.
Okay.
I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me ask you another question. Do you want to
I
kiss
mean,
him or no? Do you want to kiss him? Yes or no?
yeah, I guess. Yeah. I mean, I'm just nervous. I don't know why. I mean, it's not like I'm new at
I
this,
understand.
but
I understand. I understand. I'm just curious if you want it because I'm trying to read. Do you not really want it? I know you do, by the way, because that's where we're talking.
mhm.
But I'm just trying to use this as a
Something's holding me back, and I don't know what it is.
fair, fair.
Like, yeah.
But let's just say he felt the same way you do.
Hmm.
Let's just assume. I think maybe he does. How do you open this little hermit crab up?
I don't know.
Do you guys
Did
hug? Do you guys hug?
no. I mean,
You
the
never
close.
hug.
Well, we hugged goodbye. We
How do you
hugged.
hug goodbye? Is it a side hug or is it a straight hug?
It was like it was like a hug that had space between us. It wasn't like, like touching body to body.
Listen to
Like
me. You want it? You want to do? You want to know something that's going to set the whole template off?
what?
Well, I'm going to tell you to do it, but I need you to say yes. I may do it if I tell you.
Okay, yes, I'll do it.
All right. No more side hugs and no more half hugs because the whole space between us is a half hug.
Okay,
Hear me out. Trust me with this.
okay.
If you want to set the tone for the next time you see him, if you do, which
Yeah.
I think you do, by the way.
I just want to know how I feel. Like I just want to know what a kiss is like. Maybe if I have that kiss, I might really go, oh yeah, I want this. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Yes, it
Okay,
does.
okay.
But if you really want that, I'm telling you, if you want to set the tone for it, right? If you want to set
Mhm.
the tone, especially when you first see him next, I'm not even saying wait to the end of the date. I'm saying right at the beginning, when you first see him, next time you see him,
Mhm.
you go up and you're standing and you give him a hug. And he's going to hug you tight too, by the way. He's going to say,
Mm.
oh, so good to see you. Because he's going to feel relieved that you're hugging him.
Okay.
So you hug him around his neck. You
Uh-huh.
understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, is he taller than you, shorter than you, same height?
No, no, he's taller than me. I'm
All
5'2".
right. All right. So you hug him around his neck.
Mhm.
See that? And you go, oh, so good. And he's going to hug you down here.
Mhm.
You hug him around his neck. And you put your little fingers right behind that neck, like
Mhm.
this.
Mhm.
And you just look at him and say, wow, I'm just looking forward to tonight. Good to see you. And you just stand there. Let him do everything else. Just sit there for a second. And then give him a hug and then come back. But don't let everything go. Just stand right there. Just look, just talk, just sit right there.
Mhm. Okay.
He's going to make that move right and then and there.
Okay.
I guarantee it.
All right.
You stay right close just like that and look at him right in his eyes, dead in his eyes.
Mhm.
And you say, I didn't know if I was even going to hear from you. Now, I'm not talking about like an old war movie, but you just say, listen, it's so good to see you again. I'm
Mhm.
telling you, or anything you would normally say.
Mhm.
But right there, you hold that little thing right behind that neck.
Mhm. Okay.
I'm gonna tell you right now, he's gonna go in right then and there.
All right.
And you will see how you feel.
All right. Well, like I just like I'm wondering too, like why does he ask me what I'm doing? He'll ask me like, oh, what do you like? We were out last Saturday. What are you doing tomorrow? I'm like, just hanging, getting some things done. Like I find that weird when people ask you what you're doing and then they don't
That's
follow
true.
up.
That's true. I mean, so what do you say when he says that?
I usually like I just said like I have errands to run. I'm just gonna do things around the house. And like he doesn't ever
Next
say,
time he says that to you,
mm-hmm,
you say the following. You say, "Well, I got some errands. I got this and that," and then you say, "Why? You trying to do something about that?"
okay, hmm
Mm, oops,
I could do that.
oopsie daisy. Oh, you don't. He's gonna say, "Do I?" Is that what do you? Yeah, I do want to do something about that.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, let's see how it goes.
All right,
I'll let you know.
please do.
Okay, I
All
will.
right, Kathy,
All
appreciate you.
right.
And somebody said in the chat, didn't he try to go up her blouse? No, she was talking about a different guy because she was explaining to me how she loves and she attracts the bad boys. The bad boys. The bad boys. She loves bad boys. And the last bad boy she was with tried to go up her blouse. And she loved it and hated it at the same time. We could make an argument she loved it more, but I'm not here to do that. That was an ex or a last guy she saw. That wasn't this dude. Okay, Sanaj says bad boys are losers. Yeah, until you get the one that rocks your world. Until you get the bad boy that comes in and says, "Yeah, I'm a bad boy." Now, hands behind your back. I've been bad. You've been bad. Guess what? I'm the bad one tonight. Hands behind your back. I'm arresting you right now. I'm putting you on the fucking floor. I'm putting my head behind, putting my foot behind your neck. Bad girl. Bad girl. You've been very bad. I'm done with you. Now it's time. Then all of a sudden you say, "Well, what happened?" Oh, I don't know if I like bad guys or not. I thought I didn't, but I guess I do. Bad girl. Handcuffs on. Throw you on this bed. I'm gonna pour some candle on you. I'm gonna get the lighter. Stay right there. Don't fucking move those feet. If I see those feet move, I'm coming back in with 2 lighters and 2 candles. You're getting double whammied. All right, I'll stop. I'm just letting you know. You say you don't. Oh, I don't like bad guys. Yeah, all right. Until done with you. You all say that until you meet a bad guy that rocks your little worldie. That rocks your little worldie. That does all the things you hate to admit that you like getting done to you. Honestly, it's despicable, but here we are. He's trying not to laugh. No, I'm not. I'm trying not to cry. I'm trying not to cry. I'm trying not to cry of how bad this has gotten. You say I'm trying not to laugh. No, I'm trying not to cry. I'm trying not to cry the fact that you say you don't like bad boys, but you love all the bad tendencies that bad boys bring to the table. I hate the fact that I got to sit here and say this to you, but I'm going to tell you the things that nobody else is going to call you out on. Oh, I love all the good guys. Yeah, you love the good guys when it's until it's time for him to be the bad thing that gets you your little thing, your little faucet turned on. Then with your faucets on, now everything starts running. You hate that you like it. You can't stand yourself that you like it. Matter of fact, you wake up the next morning, you look yourself in the mirror, you say, "Why the hell did I do that? And why do I like that?" And every single one of you in this chat knows exactly what I mean because you've all been there. You've all looked in the mirror and said, "Why did I do that with this bad boy? I don't even like bad boys, but I can't stand that I love the bad boy. I can't stand that he don't give a fuck about me. I can't stand that he tells me to shut up and I shut up. I can't stand that he ties me up like a goddamn little pony. He ties me up like a little piglet and drags me around. And here I am. I'm in love with it. I can't stand that I like that. I just wish I was a boss babe, man. And then when I become a boss babe, I realize I'm going to drop all my standards and go back to the bad boy because the boss babe don't do it either. Done with you. Done with you. Let me tell you something. I know I'm only 38, but let me tell you something. I've lived my fair share of life. And let me tell you something. Even all the boss babes that I've ever been out with in my life, always wanted to be checked. Someone went out with me just to be checked. That's how bad it got for them. And that's a problem. Honestly, that's a problem. I ain't gonna lie to you. Right. No. She says, I want a man that looks like an F boy that isn't. No. You want a bad boy that's bad, that's only good for you. And men want a great girl that's really good, that's only bad for them. That's how that goes. That's always been the cycle. Yes, ladies, hear me again, and I will say it loud and clear. All of you want a bad boy that's only good to you, but also bad at times. But he's bad to everything else, destructive on mostly everything else. I don't mean with his life. You get the point. And all men look for a good girl that's just bad for them. Every one of them. And if you don't buy that, you don't understand the dynamics. All right. Well, what a great stream. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Thank you for the love. Thank you everybody who was in the chat, who donated, who super chats and everything else. Much love to you. I appreciate you, respect it. The next stream will be Monday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Shout out to Austin. Appreciate the 10 jewels, my guy. Shout out to Austin again. Much love to y'all. Yeah, I didn't know if I was going to go live tonight, so this is a little bit off the hook. So here we are. I will see you guys Monday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. That's going to be my next stream. It will be here. So I'll see you guys then. And if you have not subscribed, all I'm going to ask for you guys right now tonight is subscribe to the channel. Just hit subscription. Hit subscribe. It's literally right there. Just subscribe. It's literally just to subscribe. That's it. It's literally just to follow. Because when I go live, you get notified. And that's important for me. That's important for me to know that you're here. You're an avid comer of this channel. You're part of this community, because I'm going to start offering some perks that's a part of this YouTube community that I won't have in any other channel I have. That's a guarantee. Now, if you want to be part of that, all I'm asking is for you to subscribe. That's it. Like the video and subscribe. That's my help for tonight. Much love to you guys. Thank you all for being here. Much love. And I will see you guys Monday on YouTube. YouTube, Monday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. YouTube. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all being here. Much love. Have a great weekend. Ta-ta.